Your home is being judged before anyone reaches the front door. The exterior tells the full story. And in 2026, that story has changed. Flat white walls, basic brick, outdated columns. They no longer say modern. They say forgotten. The homes turning heads right now use texture, shadow, and material contrast to create something that feels architectural but without a full rebuild. And one exterior wall trend we're about to cover is quietly replacing traditional finishes. Across the UK and the US, these are the modern house front elevation ideas defining luxury in 2026. Whether you're building a new home, renovating a facade, or simply looking for fresh exterior inspiration, this video is for you. We've gathered the strongest modern house front elevation ideas for 2026, from luxury exterior wall materials and contemporary facade styling to smart lighting that transforms your home after dark. Every idea you'll see today is designed to help you create a clean, modern, and elevated exterior, no matter your home size or budget. Let's start with the biggest design shift happening right now. The era of the all-white exterior is fading, not because white looks bad, but because it no longer feels intentional. In 2026, modern facade design is moving toward warmth, toward texture, toward surfaces that actually react to natural light. And it starts with one simple shift. Cool grays and stark whites dominated for years. But across UK new builds and US suburban homes, warm neutrals are taking over. Soft beige, muted taupe, light greige that shifts tone throughout the day. These colors feel grounded. They photograph beautifully in golden hour. And they age far better than pure white ever did. For narrow townhouses, warm tones add width. For larger detached homes, they create a calm, cohesive presence from the street. If you're choosing an exterior palette for 2026, warmth is the foundation. Glossy finishes and textured rough cast are stepping aside. The modern standard now is smooth matte render. It feels clean, precise, almost sculptural in the right light. Matte surfaces absorb light softly instead of reflecting it harshly. This gives your home a quieter, more refined appearance. Paired with sharp window lines and minimal detailing, matte render alone can make a basic structure look architect-designed. And it works for every home size. From compact urban builds to full-scale luxury elevations. Here's where minimalism gets interesting. Instead of mixing multiple bold colors, the 2026 approach is tonal. One color family, multiple textures. Imagine a light sand facade with a slightly darker stone feature wall. Same color range, but the texture contrast creates visual depth. This is what separates a flat-looking home from one that feels layered and intentional. Your eye moves across the surface naturally. It feels designed without feeling overdone. And this approach works beautifully for modern housefront elevation ideas where simplicity is the priority. But color and render alone won't make your exterior feel truly luxurious. The next shift is about what goes on the wall itself. And these materials are redefining how homes look across the UK and the US. The right material doesn't just protect your home, it defines it. And in 2026, exterior wall materials are doing more than ever before. They're creating contrast, adding dimension, and turning simple facades into something that feels high-end. Let's look at what's leading the way. Stone has always been premium, but in 2026, it's being used differently. No more full stone facades from top to bottom. Now it's selective, strategic, a single stone accent wall around the entrance, a textured stone column beside a smooth rendered surface. This contrast is what makes it feel modern. Natural stone catches light differently at every hour. It adds weight and permanence to your elevation. And when placed correctly, even a small section of stone can make the entire facade feel luxurious. This is one of the most powerful exterior wall design upgrades you can invest in. This is the material quietly taking over contemporary house exteriors. Large porcelain slabs, minimal grout lines, seamless finish. They resist moisture, staining, and UV damage, which makes them perfect for UK weather and US climate extremes. The visual effect is striking. Your walls look continuous, uninterrupted, almost like polished concrete but with zero maintenance. Available in stone, marble, and metallic finishes, these panels give you a luxury look that lasts decades. For anyone planning a modern house front elevation in 2026, this is a material worth considering seriously. Wood on exteriors isn't new, but the way it's being used in 2026 is completely different. Slim vertical slats, evenly spaced, fixed over a contrasting dark or neutral background. The effect is rhythmic, architectural, almost like a visual heartbeat across the facade. WPC composite panels give you the same warm timber look without the weather damage. Natural hardwood works beautifully too, if properly sealed. For narrow UK townhouses, vertical lines draw the eye upward. They make compact facades feel taller and more substantial. For wider US suburban homes, they add refined structure to large flat surfaces. Either way, timber slats bring warmth that no other material can match. Now let's talk about contrast. Black aluminium window frames and door trims are one of the simplest upgrades you can make, and the impact is immediate. Against a warm neutral wall, dark metal framing sharpens every line. It adds definition, makes windows feel deliberate rather than just functional. This is the kind of detail that separates a standard new build from a modern luxury elevation, and it costs far less than most people expect. Yell quick styling tip: keep your exterior material palette to 3 finishes maximum. 1 primary surface, 1 accent material, 1 framing detail. More than that starts to compete for attention. And in modern design, restraint is what creates luxury. Now you've got the color. You've got the materials. But here's what most homeowners completely overlook. What happens to your home after sunset changes everything. And the next section might be the most transformative of all. Your home completely transforms after dark. And most people never plan for it. They invest in beautiful materials, perfect colors, stunning textures. Then darkness falls and it all disappears. But modern exterior lighting isn't about brightness anymore. It's about creating architecture with light itself. Let's look at what's defining luxury exteriors at night. This is the trend changing everything. Hidden LED strips, placed under floating steps, along wall edges, beneath overhangs and roof lines. You never see the source, just the glow. The effect makes surfaces appear weightless. Steps seem to float, walls disconnect from the ground. It's subtle during twilight, dramatic after dark. For modern house elevation ideas, this single addition can make a basic design feel like it belongs in an architecture magazine. The key is placement. Too much becomes theatrical. Just enough creates magic. If you've invested in stone cladding or textured surfaces, this is essential. Small ground-mounted uplights, positioned close to the wall, angled to graze the surface. Light travels up, catches every texture, creates shadows that shift with viewing angle. Your stone feature wall suddenly has depth. Your timber slats cast rhythmic shadows. Your rendered surfaces show subtle imperfections that actually enhance the design. This is how contemporary house exteriors maintain their impact 24 hours a day. And unlike harsh floodlights, wall washing feels architectural, intentional, professional. Here's what most get wrong. They choose bright white LEDs, but luxury exterior lighting lives in the 2700K to 3000K range, warm, soft, almost sunset-like. This temperature makes modern facades feel inviting, not cold or commercial. It complements warm, neutral walls beautifully, makes stone look richer, gives timber a natural glow. For UK homes where gray skies dominate, warm lighting adds the sunshine you're missing. For US homes, it extends that golden hour feeling into the night. The technical spec matters less than the feeling it creates. And that feeling is what people remember when they see your home. But even with perfect materials, perfect colors, and perfect lighting, most homes still miss one critical element that ties everything together. And it has nothing to do with the building itself. This final section might be the most overlooked and most important part of modern exterior design. The best modern facades aren't just about what's on the building. They're about how the building meets the world around it. Proportion, balance, the relationship between structure and space. This is where good design becomes great design. And it starts with shape itself. Forget decorative roof lines and complex angles. 2026 is about pure geometry, clean rectangular forms, boxes that stack, overlap, or cantilever, simple volumes that feel intentional. This isn't about being boring. It's about being bold through simplicity. A two-story box with a single-story extension creates dynamic contrast. Different-sized rectangles break up large facades naturally. UK developments are embracing this for its clean efficiency. US modern builds use it to create statement architecture. When done right, geometric minimalism makes every other design choice more powerful. Your materials matter more. Your lighting becomes sculptural. Your home feels designed, not decorated. Here's a detail that changes everything. Pull your front door back from the facade line. Just 1 meter. Maybe 2. This creates an arrival moment. A threshold. A transition from public to private. The recess casts natural shadow throughout the day. It frames your entrance beautifully, makes even a standard door feel significant. For modern house front elevation ideas, this single move adds more architectural interest than any decoration could. Rain protection becomes built-in. Package deliveries have coverage. But most importantly, your entrance gains depth and drama. Modern design loves transparency, but modern living needs privacy. The 2026 solution is elegant screening. Frosted glass panels beside entrances. Vertical slats that allow light but block direct views. Perforated metal screens that create patterns with sunlight. These elements do double duty. They solve the privacy problem, but they also add another layer of design interest to your facade. Used at ground level, they secure without feeling fortress-like. Used on upper floors, they shade while maintaining modern aesthetics. This is contemporary house exterior design that actually works for real life. And now the element that has nothing to do with your building, but everything to do with how your building is perceived. Landscaping in 2026 isn't soft or romantic. It's architectural. Geometric hedge lines that echo your facade angles. Single specimen trees placed like sculptures. Ground cover that creates defined zones, not random patches. Think of plants as design elements, not decoration. Low-maintenance grasses and steel planters. Trimmed boxwood creating green architecture. Gravel gardens with precise edges. This structured approach makes modern facades feel complete, anchored, professional. Without it, even the best elevation can feel like it's floating in space. With it, your home becomes part of a designed environment. And that's what separates a house from architecture. So now you have everything: the colors, the materials, the lighting, the proportions. These modern house front elevation ideas for 2026 aren't just about following trends. They're about creating a home that feels considered, elegant, and unmistakably current. Whether you choose warm neutrals, natural stone, or integrated lighting, the key is intentional design. Which of these exterior trends would transform your home the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more modern home styling ideas like this, subscribe to Home Decor. We share fresh design inspiration every week.